Feature Friday.
The freshest. John Saga. I'm literally loving life with his voice. He is fantastic. And he did a cover of Sam Smith, Too Good at Goodbyes. And I actually think he would murder Sam Smith.
He sounds
so much.
I thought he would cover. I thought that's why he became popular, because of Sam Smith covers. I have no idea. But what's very eerie is, put that on.
Very great.
That wall looks like our previous set, and we used to have as well those butterflies.
Oh yeah, we did in our previous set. Like
I don't know if I showed on camera.
I don't think we ever showed. It was ever shown on camera. I think we changed it before.
Anyways, this is Too Good at Goodbyes, which is a Sam Smith song, and it's raining outside. What a vibe.
Here in London. Cheers to that.
Well, actually, it always rains here, but today it feels good.
Cheers to that.
Vale, that's the wrong
Oh freaking hell! Yes, that is the wrong one.
button. Seems so confident as well.
Yep.
Distraction.
Then do not press button. Oh God.
It's actually like, it sounds exactly the same.
But I've seen this all before. Never gonna let you close to me, even though you need the
It's so weird, bro. Like,
every time I open up it hurts.
Oh my God.
okay, pause. That's obviously awesome to see, right? Because he's obviously his voice, Sam Smith's and John's, fucking very similar. Like,
Can you say the way that you say John Saga?
John Saga.
But why do you make
I
it?
will on to Enzo times pronounce his name as John Saga.
Like Mr. McGonagall, Mrs. McGonagall from Harry Potter. You gotta sound like that.
I've actually never been able to pronounce that name correctly. How do you say it? Miss McGonagall?
Yeah. McGonagall?
I don't know.
McGonagall. It is now.
Yeah, McGonagall.
McGonagall.
I like Snape.
Nice.
He's my favourite character.
Awesome.
What's your favourite character?
Who's my favorite Harry Potter character? I think it's Ron.
Dobby.
Yes, that's also true.
Looks a bit like you. Go on.
Even when I'm in the most in case you go and leave me in the dirt. Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry.
That is ridiculous.
Every time you leave me, the quicker this tears dry.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Every time you walk out, the less I love you. Maybe we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye.
Ah, ridiculous.
Nice.
Come on.
I'm way too good at goodbye.
That's him in the back as well, right?
Yeah.
Backing vocals.
I know you're thinking I'm
That's a
heartless.
fat beat.
Can we have a moment for those backing vocals? Absolutely gorgeous. They're so nicely mixed as well because they're still the center of attention, but they don't drive away from his main vocals.
Yep.
I really, really like what is happening here. What a talented guy.
I would like to ask what some of his
So talented.
original work would be like, because I'm really interested now, specifically now, in seeing sort of how,
Artistic development.
and also, what picture are you gonna paint? You know, with
With
that
such
beautiful color.
instrument.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I know you're thinking I'm cold.
Because he could go so many different ways, right?
Ooh, so much soul.
Protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul.
Oh my God, nice.
Unique choices, nice.
Even though you mean the most to me, 'cause every time I open up it hurts.
Nice.
So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. In case you go and leave me in the dirt. 'Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker this tears dry.
It's ridiculous.
It's really interesting choice of such interesting way of accessing the falsetto. He does it really like he prepares himself for that letting go falsetto feel to it all. It's really interesting though. He's very delicate with it, and I like that a lot.
Opposed to what?
Opposed to just straight flipping into the falsetto. and losing all body and actually finding it more difficult. He uses this like it's like a pulling technique for the larynx, so it's you're using it into a stiff fold, but you're not letting go of that grounding, so you're not completely on a falsetto either. You're in this really iffy moment in between. It's called a mix.
Like
A mixed
that mixed
positioning
setting.
of the larynx, yeah. So you're between a falsetto and a full fold, and it's actually so delicate. And you can see the thought process behind it.
See,
Maybe we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. The way that you'll see
He makes it sound so easy, isn't it?
he's a joke.
I'm way too good at goodbye. No, 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 no. I'm way too good at goodbye.
Okay, I need to have a whole gospel choir and a full-on soul track from John Saga.
I would have loved him to work with someone like Kanye West in his previous album.
Something like that, like full-on soul, full-on gospel.
Is what's the name of that? With Jesus is King.
Yeah.
Great album.
a great
Regardless
album.
what you think, Kanye West, which I actually regard him as someone very artistically smart.
That's a very good album.
But that is a fucking fantastic album. I would have loved
Yep.
someone with a voice like John Saga, and obviously be involved in that. What's very peculiar about John here is like, obviously there's similarities, right, between the original piece, he just given his voice, and obviously the track has also taken a very
Just
linear turn.
The delivery is very close, very similar to Sam Smith. So it's you know it's a hard thing to just go over.
Of course, but what I like about it, it's actually he sings the song
The
the
way-
way that I would have wished the original had gone.
Really?
In terms of specific choices he makes. Like that part where he lets go here, this kind of like, I guess because it's a cover, there's also a bit of vocal showcase aspect to it. But when it's a pop track, right, well, it kind of is a pop track, yeah.
It is a pop track.
And he also became very popular to some extent. It just fits pop right on. But when Sam Smith performed that song in studio, you're limited by studio settings, right? So you have to adhere to a structure. He has the capability right here of being just a free roaming,
That's right.
and changing the structure in whichever way he likes. That's why it's a cover. So to some extent, the listening experience of this is somehow different and better to me than the original one, because I feel like it's less confined. You know, which is very peculiar. Also, the backing vocalist, which is himself, also seemed very free and.
It does have this free roam, like freedom feel to the track itself. It does feel very comfortable in
liberating.
Yeah, it does feel very comfortable in his range and in his way of delivering. He's very comfortable with the track itself. So yeah, it's just a fantastic combination of great things coming together, aligning for his vocal tonality. Oh, gorgeous! It's just gorgeous. Oh, and it's so intricate as well.
Right.
You see how he goes like, and you can physically see the pull, that mix, that physical pull.
He certainly uses a lot of unique techniques to himself. Right?
Fantastic! Oh, the man is a star.
Yeah.
He literally is, and he exudes star-like attitude too. I would love to see him on a live stage. Kind of reminds me a little bit like singing mannerisms, a tiny little bit like Juan Gabriel. You know how he used
wow,
to be
yeah.
like embody the music itself. Tiny little hints in there that I just thought, woo, this guy could be an absolute beast on stage, like performing, delivering, singing to you on
It's
stage.
actually not too wild of a comparison. I would recommend people to check that. I mean, he's like a Mexican absolute legend in the whole of South America.
I was
arguably the
gonna
world.
say, it's not just Mexican. It's like,
But he is from Mexico.
He is from Mexico.
But I guess he would be like a saint in Mexican culture that you would pray to, and then in South America he's like another figure that you would aspire to be like when you grow old.
Literally, and if you're in the music industry in South America, Juan Gabriel is literally.
It's like a maximum comparison. Okay, like,
Yeah, it's like the Michael Jackson, but in ballads.
Yeah.
And heartbreak and ballads and full on passion.
So I would recommend that you check that out. I know a lot of you guys may know of him because we checked him out in a Mexican podcast that we have done. But yeah, so in terms of persona, artistic persona,
Yeah,
so
there
exudes
there's
that.
some like glamorous mannerisms really like underlying in the surface, but I see that as a connection to the piece itself. Like there's a really clear embodiment of song, music, lyricism, and delivery all together.
Would love to watch him live, certainly. So do forward us performances of him live, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.